Well, tonight, the King 5 investigators have more information following their report that the King County Public Health Department has sent some patients with suspected COVID-19 to a local motel. That is the new name for coronavirus.
So the county says that is what is necessary when someone needs to be isolated, but they don't have anywhere else to go. So now we found that the first responders who transported at least one of those patients were not warned of the potential risk. King 5 investigator Susanna Frame is here with the very latest on this. Susanna.
Mark, the county insists that when they need to use a motel to isolate a suspected case, the other guests and the employees and the public are safe. But now we've found the EMTs who took at least one patient to a motel were not given the right information to make sure they were safe as well.
When EMTs with American Medical Response Ambulance Company got orders to pick up a patient in Seattle on Saturday, the directions were suspicious. The King 5 investigators have obtained the call logs from that ride. Dispatchers telling the crew to put a mask on the patient's door and knock, then go back to the ambulance. The patient will get into the back of the rig alone. No need to make any contact. Just drop him off at a specific local motel in King County, about an hour outside of Seattle. The directions were strange enough that the EMTs wrote back to dispatch asking, "Is this patient suspected of having a contagious infection?" Answer, yes. Coronavirus? Answer, unknown. We found King County public health officials did ask for that transport, and they confirm the person was a suspected coronavirus case, and that those EMTs should have been fully briefed on what they were dealing with to protect themselves.
And so when first responders are not notified, what do you think of that?
Something went wrong in the system, that there was something fell through the cracks.
Dr. Jeff Duchin is the top doctor at King County Public Health.
Any healthcare professional, including EMS, should be aware that they may be evaluating a person suspected to have this infection.
AMR employees took to a closed Facebook group this week, furious their coworkers were potentially put in harm's way. The communication breakdown is dangerous and could worsen the chance of spreading this disease, wrote one EMT. Another wrote, "This is such a horrendously neglectful job of communication. This should not be happening again and should not have happened in the first place." And by phone, another EMT told me, "It was super upsetting. We're angry. It makes me feel like they don't care about us, like we're just disposable." AMR executives didn't explain to King 5 what went wrong, just that they follow protocols. But in the case headed to the motel,
there's really little to no risk going in our community at this point. But there may be a time where this infection does become more common in our community, and so this is really important, and it's a good opportunity to review our procedures.
So to their credit, the EMTs were spooked enough on Saturday that they ended up stopping and putting on protective gear on their own accord, and then they decontaminated their rig afterward, again, on their own volition. It's clear from talking to the EMTs that they felt very let down by their company, and they hope to get all the information that they need in the future. And by the way, after we did that interview, we do know that the county reached out to AMR and said, you know, we need to step it up here and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Susanna, what are the latest numbers of COVID-19 here?
17 people in King County have been tested. Every test, they've all come back negative.